In travel news, for September 19th, 2023, we talk about Southwest Airlines facing a potential pilot strike following 4 years of failed negotiations. American Airlines eliminates their corporate sales division, and Delta Airlines expands their summer 2024 offerings. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind person can do it. And now, today in travel. Southwest Airlines remains in protracted negotiations with its pilot union, making it the last major U.S. airline to not come to terms with their pilot workforce. These negotiations have stretched over nearly 4 years and differ from those of other major carriers as they focus not just on pay increases, but also on the complex issues of pilot scheduling and productivity. The president of the pilots union has gone public about increasing concern over pilot fatigue. In an email, he noted that July of 2023 marked the highest number of fatigue calls in the airline's history. Additionally, the pilots lost 35,000 off days last year due to being involuntarily scheduled to work, illuminating significant flaws in the existing scheduling system. The airline's inability to reach an agreement puts Southwest at a growing risk of a pilot strike, which could significantly impair operations and customer service. The company has previously struggled with scheduling issues, particularly during last holiday season, causing a decrease in passenger confidence. This decrease in trust raises concerns about the airline's preparedness and reliability for the upcoming holiday travel season. The Vice President of Labor Relations for Southwest Airlines has expressed a hopeful outlook, stating that ongoing mediation processes could eventually result in a mutually beneficial agreement. Nonetheless, he admitted that Southwest is approximately a year behind other carriers in finalizing pilot negotiations. In light of the prolonged negotiations and mounting concerns over pilot fatigue, Southwest Airlines finds itself at a critical juncture. Failure to resolve these issues could not only lead to operational disruptions, but also further erode passenger confidence, especially considering the scheduling fiasco during the last holiday season. While the company's Vice President of Labor Relations remains optimistic about reaching a resolution through mediation, the reality is that Southwest is lagging behind its industry counterparts in finalizing negotiations. As the only major airline yet to secure an agreement with its pilot union, the pressure is mounting for Southwest to address these systematic issues promptly. Doing so is critical for averting a potential pilot strike that would have far-reaching implications on both the airline's reputation and its operational integrity. American Airlines has announced a significant restructuring of its corporate sales division. The move comes as the airline aims to adapt to the slow recovery of corporate travel compared to other segments. The airline's corporate sales division will be absorbed into other operational sectors of the company. According to an official statement, the focus will be on performing the core functions of agency relationships and managed corporate sales. This change is part of a broader strategic initiative launched earlier this year aimed at increasing direct and new distribution capability sales while reducing sales through legacy global distribution systems. Earlier this year, American made the decision to make a majority of its fare offerings available only through direct and new distribution capability channels. As a result, 56% of bookings now offer cheaper fares via new distribution capability compared to legacy technology, as reported by corporate travel agency Amtrav. The restructuring may impact how business travel is managed and booked, with a potential emphasis on direct bookings and a de-emphasis on travel agencies. The changes reflect the airline's perspective that customer behavior in the corporate travel segment is evolving, requiring more direct engagement from airlines. Despite the airline's description of the move as a streamlining, industry analysts suggest that the reorganization essentially decentralizes the sales team, indicating that American may not place significant value on its travel partners and agents. The reorganization of American Airlines' corporate sales division has profound implications for travel advisors, especially those dealing with corporate clients. By folding sales functions into broader operational sectors and pushing for more direct and new distribution capability sales, American Airlines seem to be moving away from traditional global distribution systems that travel advisors commonly use. This shift could make it more challenging for travel advisors to intervene on behalf of their clients, both in terms of booking flexibility and in negotiating corporate travel deals. Travel advisors may need to navigate new channels for bookings and customer service, potentially complicating their role as advocates for their corporate clients. The substantial reorganization within American Airlines' corporate sales division signals a notable shift in the airline's business strategy with potentially far-reaching effects for the world of corporate travel. As the airline streamlines its sales functions and prioritizes more direct and new distribution capability channels, it will necessitate changes in how travel advisors manage client relations and bookings. This could make it more difficult for travel advisors, particularly those dealing with corporate accounts, to act as effective intermediaries and advocates for their clients. The restructuring also raises questions about the future of business travel as American Airlines acknowledges changing customer behaviors and a slower recovery rate for corporate travel compared to other customer segments. All of this suggests that travel advisors, corporate travelers, and other stakeholders should closely monitor these changes and adapt their strategies accordingly. Delta Airlines has announced its comprehensive plan for summer 2024, focusing on both relaunched and new routes that connect travelers to popular scenic locations across the United States. Beginning in June 2024, Delta will offer new daily nonstop flights from Atlanta to Santa Barbara, as well as twice daily nonstop flights from Salt Lake City to Santa Barbara. The airline is also introducing daily nonstop service between Atlanta and Fresno. The latter serves as a key gateway to multiple national parks, including Yosemite, Sequoia, and the Sierra National Forest. Delta is stepping up its service between Seattle and Dallas-Fort Worth by offering twice daily nonstop flights. Moreover, the airline is extending its service to Aspen, Colorado from both Atlanta and Los Angeles to be year-round starting in 2024. For travelers interested in the scenic beauty of Lake Tahoe, Delta will resume its daily non-stop service from Atlanta to Reno. This adds to the airline's existing 3 daily Reno flights departing from Salt Lake City and Los Angeles. Among the other significant additions to the flight schedule are the daily nonstop service between Detroit and Anchorage, Alaska. Delta is also ramping up the daily frequencies for routes from Atlanta to a number of destinations, including Colorado Springs, Sacramento, and El Paso. Passengers from Salt Lake City will once again have daily service to Columbus, Ohio. Similarly, Detroit-based travelers can look forward to regaining nonstop once-daily service to Sacramento. All the newly announced routes are now available for booking. Delta's expansion aims to cater to travelers looking for a broad range of domestic destinations, offering increased flexibility and options for summer 2024 travel plans. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.